What's going on, guys? Hades here, and today I have for you a Beamsmasher guide for dummies on Terminus and Black Ops 6 zombies. So, from the very start of the game, the first objective is to simply turn on the power. To do so, you'll need to power up 3 amp generators found around the map. The first one being here in spawn. Once completed, you'll want to head down to the next amp generator, so simply follow the orange symbols on screen, opening any doors as you need to go. You'll also notice these purple arrows that will literally point you in the direction that you need to go. The next amp generator will be found in this room with Juggernog. Go ahead and power up the second amp generator and protect it again for 30 seconds. Once powered up, you'll simply want to head down to the next and final generator. So, heading through the recreational yard to the mess hall up ahead. Once in the mess hall, turn left and you'll see this door to purchase here. Just down the hill here, you'll notice another purple arrow. Following that purple arrow round and past Deadshot, coming round, you'll see another debris to buy just here. Once through the debris and into the sea caves, you'll simply want to head on through. Once you reach the bottom of the sea caves, again, you'll notice a purple arrow pointing to the right. Simply purchase the door and head on through. In the center of the biolab, you'll find the third and final amp generator. Simply power up and protect the amp generator for the final 30 seconds. Once complete, you'll have power on. Afterwards, jump down off the railing behind the amp generator into the water to access the incline lift. Doing so will then reveal the Pack-a-Punch machine. Next up, you'll want to get Deadwire on your weapon. To get Deadwire on your weapon, you will actually need to find an arsenal machine. One can actually be located here inside the biolabs. So, simply head into it and purchase Deadwire. After obtaining Deadwire, you want to head back to the incline lift and purchase it. You'll now notice as lifting, you'll see this window ahead of you. Aim and shoot this panel just here, turn right, shoot this panel here, turn right again, and behind the Pack-a-Punch will be a third panel. Simply shoot that panel and jump off the lift. Now, coming back round to the room with Juggernog in, you'll see above the amp generator, another generator to shoot. Coming out towards the recreational yard, you'll see these double green doors here, with the final generator to shoot. After you've shot it, the green doors will open. Heading inside the room, you'll see a zombie just on the ground here. Simply shoot and kill the zombie, which will then drop the EMF fob. Once you've collected the EMF fob, the next step is actually to head over to the C tower. Once you're in the C tower, you'll want to go to the right of Elemental Pop. On this desk will be a case with a zombie hand. Interact. Opening will give you the multiphasic resonator. You'll actually notice a lot of vermin spawn in when you interact with this case, so just simply take care of all of the vermin. Once you have access to the multiphasic resonator, you'll want to head back to the lab that you just opened. Once you're in the lab, head over to this computer on the desk and interact. You'll notice when you interact with the machine again that you need to input a code. At the back of the room here, you'll find 2 whiteboards. The left one with symbols and the right one with an equation. So next up, you'll actually need to find 3 computers around the map to figure out which symbols you need. The first one can actually be located just outside the quick revive room on the platform here. Interacting, you'll have your first symbol. The second symbol can be found outside the control center with stamina up, just here. This will give you your next symbol. And for the final symbol, you'll want to head down to the bottom of the C tower, near the docks. At the top of the stairs here, you'll find your final computer, giving you the final symbol. Now that you have all 3 symbols, heading back into the lab, you'll go back to the computer you interacted with, which will then reveal the sticky notes. X, Y, and Z matching the symbols. Now you need to use the left-hand board to establish what symbols give you what number. There are actually multiple ways to complete this. You can actually bribe Peck for 5,000 points, and he will just give you the numbers that you need to complete this step. Ultimately, if you don't want to do that because maybe you're a bit stubborn and you don't want to spend the points, there's actually a link in the description to a website specifically made for this step of the Easter egg, which will help you. Simply click the symbols, which will give you the numbers you need to complete the step. I will leave a link in the description below. But if, like me, you want to complete the equation, then don't worry, I've got a way for you to do that very, very easily. So, as you can see on my sticky notes, X, Y, and Z with the symbols. So using the whiteboard on the left, we need to find the symbol that I have for X. There it is in the center. So, when you've found the symbol, you then need to look left and down. You need to see which numbers intercept that symbol. So, as on mine, it would be 1 and 1, which make 11. For Y, we have a circle on top of another circle. On mine, that would intercept at 1 and 0, making 10. For Z, we have a sort of fan-like symbol. Now on my board, that would be 2 and 2, making 22. Now that we have our symbols and the numbers representing them, so we can actually move on to solving the equation. So, to complete the first equation, you simply need to take X and times it by 2. So in my game, X equals 11. Times 11 by 2, you get 22. Then, simply add 11 on, giving me 33. The next equation, you simply need to take Z and times it by 2. In my game, Z is 22. Times 22 by 2, you get 44. Add on the y, as in my game is 10, you get 54. Then go ahead and take away 5, which would give me 49. For the third and final equation, you'll want to take y and add z. So take 10, add 22, you'll get 32. Then take away the x. X being 11, you will be left with 21. Now that you have your three numbers, you'll want to head back to the lab. Once you're in the lab, simply go ahead and interact with the machine and input the numbers that you have. Once you've input your numbers correctly, you'll see the screen here trying to locate the next step. You'll simply want to end the round. Once you've ended the round, go back to the machine and pick up the multiphasic resonator from the computer. Once you collect the resonator, simply head down to the docks underneath the sea tower. Go ahead and get yourself a boat. Once in the boat, turn left at the docks and head over to this island ahead. Once you get closer to the island, you'll notice a blue orb ahead of you. Hop off the boat, head over to the blue orb and interact. For this next step, you'll want to actually train the zombies around and wait for the blue orb to shoot a blue beam at a zombie. Once it's hit a zombie, go ahead and eliminate said zombie. It will drop a blue orb you need to pick up and bring back to the blue orb. After doing that, simply wait for another zombie to be shot by the blue orb. Once you've passed on the second blue orb, the big blue orb will then fire away, leaving the multiphasic resonator for you to pick up. Once you pick that up, you want to head back to your boat and head over back past the sea tower. Now, once you pass the sea tower, you'll see this island ahead of you. You'll see just over yonder a green orb. Simply head over to the green orb and interact again. Same rules apply, guys. It will shoot a green beam at a zombie. You'll want to locate and kill the green zombie. Killing the zombie will drop the green orb. Simply escort the orb back to the big orb, and again you'll need to do this a total of 2 times. Once you've collected the second orb and placed it back, again the big orb will shoot away, leaving the multiphasic resonator. Go ahead and collect the resonator and head back to your boat. Once on your boat, turn right and you'll see a shipwreck in the distance. Head towards the shipwreck and turn right. Heading off into the distance, you will actually see an island over to the right with a sort of temple Shangri-La kind of vibe. On this island, you will find the third and final orb. Head over to the orb and again interact using the resonator. Now you'll want to kill the purple zombies and take the orb back to the big orb. Again, once completing this 2 times, guys, this time the purple orb will disappear instead of flying away, this time leaving the amp munition. Go ahead and pick up the amp munition. After doing so, head back to your boat. Now that you have the amp munition, you simply want to head back to the lab that you opened earlier, head over to this table with the Beamsmasher on and interact to craft. And hey presto, you've just obtained yourself a free Beamsmasher. So guys, whether you bribed Peck, used the website, or simply worked it out for yourself, I hope this helped you out. If this did in fact help you out, make sure to smash that like button, let me know in the comments below if you're new, subscribe, and other than that guys, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all on the next video. Hades out.